Hello good people, and welcome back to another math video, this one on dividing fractions. And for the students in our math class, this is titled A Gift because I'm going to do your homework. Alright, here we go. Alright, the first problem, number 3, is 1/2 divided by 7 1/2. We need to take care of this mixed number and make it an improper fraction. So that'll be my first step. So 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, so this is 15 over 2. Now it's time for keep, change, and flip. So I'll keep my 1/2, change my division to multiplication, and I will flip this fraction to its reciprocal, and then I'll multiply. Oh, before I multiply across, I see some cross-canceling I could do here. These could both be divided by 2. To make this 1 each, and now I multiply right across, and 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 15 is 15. Okay, number 4, 6 divided by negative 1/2. The parentheses are just there so you can see that it's a negative sign. So remember that any whole number could be put over 1 to make it look like a fraction, so that would probably be the first step I would do so that I'm looking at fractions. 6 divided by negative 1/2. And now I would do my keep, change, and my flip. So I'll keep this, change to multiplication, and flip this fraction so that I have negative 2 over 1. Now I can multiply straight across. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12, and any number over 1 is going to be itself. Okay, here we have number 5, negative 4/9 divided by negative 2. Just like in the other example, we have a whole number here, negative 2, and I would rewrite that as a fraction. So I have negative 4/9 divided by negative 2 over 1. Then I would do my keep, change, flip. So negative 4/9 I'll keep, change my sign, and then I will flip this to be negative 1 over 2. I do see some cross-reducing I could do. Divide this by 2, divide this by 2. Then I could multiply straight across. 2 times 1 is 2, 9 times 1 is 9. Now I need to decide if this is going to be positive or negative. Let's see, this is a negative number, and this is a negative number. Well, when I'm multiplying and my signs are the same, my answer will be positive. So we'll keep this as a positive 2/9. Okay, number 6, 2/3 divided by 2 1/2. Got to get rid of that mixed number and make it an improper fraction. So I have 2/3 divided by, well, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So I'd have 5/2, or 5 over 2. Now it's time for my keep, change, flip. Keep, change this to multiplication, flip this to its reciprocal of 2 over 5, or 2/5, and I multiply straight across. 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, number 7 is a word problem, and it reads, Cheryl is organizing her movie collection. If each movie case is 3/4 of an inch wide, how many movies can fit on a shelf 5 1/4 feet wide? So which one of these are we dividing? Are we dividing the movie width, which is 3/4, by 5 1/4 feet, or are we dividing the 5 1/4 feet by the movie width? We are dividing the 5 1/4 by the 3/4. However, if you read the problem carefully, you'll see that 5 1/4 is in feet, and the 3/4 is in inches. So you might quickly just set the problem up like this. But the issue here is that you are dividing things that are not in the same units. So this doesn't really work out. So we already have the 3/4 that is in inches. So let's take a moment before we actually do our division And let's turn this into inches. Well, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Well, I have 5 feet here, so 12 times 5 would be 60. So right now I've got 60 inches just in that first part. What about the 1/4 of a foot or 1/4 of a foot? Well, what's 1/4 of 12? There's a few different ways that you could figure this out. You could actually do 12 times 1/4, and we'd have 12 over 4, which is equal to 3. You could make 12 hash marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and break them up into 4 perfect groups. And you would see that there are 3 in each group. Alright? Either way, we know that this is 3. So 1/4 of a foot is 3 inches. So we have 63 total inches. And I got that 63 by taking the 60 plus the 3, and I have 63. So I'm just going to write that on a fresh slide here. So I'd have 63 divided by 3/4. So basically I'm saying I have a 63-inch shelf, and I'm dividing it into 3/4 of an inch chunks. And how many of those chunks am I going to make? I'll do my keep change flip. Oh, sorry, let's do this as a fraction. So we have 63 over 1. So we'll do our 63 over 1, and we'll change our sign here to multiplication, and then we'll flip this fraction to its reciprocal. So we'd have 4/3. Now, hopefully you might see some cross reducing we can do here. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 63 divided by 3. Well, how am I going to do that? I can do that over to the side. 3 goes into 6 2 times. Bring down the 3. 3 goes into 3 1 time. That's going to go evenly. So this would cross reduce to 21. So then I would just multiply straight across. 21 times 4. That's kind of big. I might have to work that off to the side. Let's see, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, okay, 84, and 1 times 1 is 1. And I know that this is equal to 84, so to answer the question, she could fit 84 movies. Okay, so there you are. It was a gift of dividing fractions and all the answers for your homework. Hopefully you were able to follow along quickly. And if not, watch the video a couple times, and we'll see you tomorrow.